one behind me. All clear behind. And I think I'm going to reach the bridge hole before anybody else does oncoming. So farewell to Rugeley today. Morning. There's the little swan family. I wish I could have fed them really. I had no shirt on. I know, ladies, you know, calm down and all that. Mop thy fevered brows. But it was really hot, night before last. And not really hot. There I go again. It was quite warm. The swans went past, so by the time I'd got a shirt on, grabbed the food, you know, it just it didn't happen. So I'm headed for the water point, and then I think I'm going to go a teeny bit further and more at Handsacre, because I've spotted a local butcher's that's rated 4.9 stars on Google, and I can't just pass that by. So this must be, I must have had this condition for about 10 days. It's abated, to be fair, but it's left me a bit low on energy, so I'm not really up for a long cruise today. 2.9, 3.1, 3.3, hello. 2.9, 2.6, oh, I'm not in a rush really. I mean, perhaps I should be. Right, so anyway, so I was going to do this at 8 o'clock this morning. That was my normal thing, because in the summer, you know, the canals are very busy. Yeah, I would normally be early, but because the chair broke, thank God for Argos though, honestly. You're a boater without a car, God for Argos. So I was able to order a chair. It's not brilliant, but again, you've got to compromise. You don't get to choose sometimes an exact colour, fabric, you know, size. You have to get what they've got in stock when you're there. Slightly smaller than the last one, but it's fine. Let's hope it's a bit more sturdy though. I mean, I know I'm a challenge to any chair. I had the Australian flu. Oh, I suppose I didn't eat for 10 days, but I noticed my waistline was narrower when it was over. Anyway, I'm not advocating getting flu as a weight loss program. What in? Fradley, I think. Yeah, Fradley. So, fingers crossed.
How do you get petrol?
There's like a thing at the back, like a car, like a cap that comes off. So you just stop your boat, and they come out with a fuel pump and fill it up. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you have a nice morning. Catch you later. Very characterful little suburb this, and I just wanted to show you these trees. They're absolutely, there's a line of trees, huge things. The foliage doesn't seem to branch outwards horizontally very far. They're tall and thin. So help me out, canal hounds. What species of tree is that? Morning.
Warming up a bit now.
Yeah. In the old days, I used to get about 2 weeks out of the water if I eked it out. I'm not going to go into the details of how you eke out water usage. You can probably guess. It's not a very pleasant situation. Not one you can really contemplate in summer. But I'd started increasing my water usage. I don't know whether I was washing clothes more often, washing me more often. Perhaps it was the introduction of a hair washing regime. Just after 10 days, turn the tap, nothing. And you think, oh dear, I won't be able to wash my hands or get that drink of water. So up ahead there now is the water point, and I'm going to find out in a few seconds if it's occupied or if if I can just crack straight on. No, there's no boat attempted. Well, how's about that? I had a feeling today was a quiet day. Let's double check. Boats in neutral. Basically, you just pull until you reach it. All done. Solar panels, almost vertically mounted, very steep angle on the forward superstructure where it leans in, which in the winter is exactly what you need. It really is. So the guy's not getting too close to me, so that's good. Because I mean, I got shouted at in this stretch for going too fast. Not that, you know, look, if I don't think I'm going fast, I'll just ignore them, but I knew I was a little bit, but only momentarily, just to overtake. I use one of these. They're intended to be used as remote mics, right? Do you know what? Nothing could be more boring than what I was about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is just what is going on. It's not connected to the camera directly, because I found when I walk 50 yards away for any reason or go inside, it loses connection and it's gone. It doesn't get it back, I don't think. So what I think is more useful is just to use it as a recorder. It enables me to sort of put the narrative of the day together easier. I don't want to sound all kind of Steven Spielberg on you, but so I'm approaching the Narrows up ahead. This is the second and probably last time for ages that I'll be going through here. And the advice is, send one of your crew on ahead before you enter to scope it out, make sure it's empty. Oh no, I don't believe it. Literally as I approached, a boat appears. So I'm going to go full in reverse, jump off and pull my boat in. Absolute sod's law. A boat approaches literally when I'm 50, I must have been 50 yards from the entrance, and a boat approaches. But now they should be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, they're coming through. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this bollard to save me wrestling with the boat, because it'll get sucked out, you see, as they go past. Now that, you can see, is lined up, the fair lead is lined up on that, and that means I can get a really good short rope and make it much easier to hold the boat in as they go past. I've seen this boat, Emily Ginger, as well. I think he's a local guy. Sorry mate, am I a bit close here? I just tied on the bollard. Sorry guys. I would have pulled back if I knew it was going to be a struggle.
That's alright, I think it's the way it is.
I just kind of assumed with there being a bollard, I thought, oh, this will be okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make more space for these guys. I'm going to pull myself backwards. Got a procession coming through now. He doesn't look too fast. He's a bit nippier, this one. He's going a bit faster. Here's the last one. Morning. Right. Let's go. Right, well listen, I'm in now, right? So whoever comes, I'm in the tunnel and I'm not stopping. Just realised I should have put my tunnel light on, really. I'm assuming it's the done thing. Anyway, I can't switch mine on now because I'm into the the last bit, which is a bit more tunnelish. But it's bloody wide. It's a. Do you know what? It's as wide as a motorway. Anyway, here we are. We're coming out of it. Now, it's early in the day, and I could definitely make it to Fradley Junction. But again, I don't feel like I've got my strength back. I feel a little bit better, but I'm still going to stop. So we're now well clear of Rugeley, and there's a pub coming up on the left. Mooring for customers, a maximum stay 24 hours. Okay. But generally speaking, if I've got a speedster, getting in my grill, rear grill, whatever they think. Anyway, if that's happening, I'll pull over. Just not interested. Let them pass. You know. There's nobody coming. Okay, this looks good. Oh, yeah, sailing straight into a bank. Oh dear. Sound like I've had some kind of spiritual event. Can you see the rock? They haven't just dug out like soil. They cut out some serious amount of rock to make this canal. It feels like it's kind of a 90-degree bend. I've got a horn up front, but it's so anemic. It does sound like a slightly peeved cat. You know, it's really rubbish. But it could become a safety issue if nobody can hear me when I'm going into a blind bend or something. And I could end up bumping into a boat or damaging. It's not like it's to get anyone killed, but it's, you know, it could cause annoyance and embarrassment. And we already have quite enough of that. I'm getting back into cruising after the dreaded scourge of the lurgy. I'm getting back into it, sort of baby steps. This is the great thing about cruising in a convoy, right? There's no two ways about it, this. It's a little support network. So if one of your cruising colleagues was sick, you would be able to pick up groceries for them, just whatever. You'd be able to get rid of their rubbish for them. You know, you could look after them. You could even drive the boat to a water point and fill it up for them. And that is the one great thing about cruising in a convoy. For an older liveaboard cruiser, you have got that support network. Solo, you haven't. You've got no one. You are on your own. There's no sugarcoating it, you know. And this is the thing I think people need to realise. Single people who are getting into this lifestyle, and I'm not just talking about the isolation of the living alone thing, when you're fit and healthy-ish and everything's going okay. I'm talking about you're on your own when you're sick. Let's see where the moorings are. See, this here, I don't fancy. There's no other boats. Okay, you know, that's not the end of the world. I've been in many moorings where there are no other boats. That on its own is not a showstopper. So there's two towns near to the canal, small towns. On the right hand side, there's one called Armitage, where Shanks Armitage factory is, which we passed. I didn't even bother to point out. There was a big stack of toilets. You know, because you know all about toilets and Shanks Armitage and all that. You know, where's the fun in that? But Di sent me a half a page WhatsApp text with the history of the Shanks Armitage factory, you know, and I just texted back, haven't you got beer to drink? What are you thinking of? Nobody wants a half page text about the history of Shanks Armitage. Nobody. Anyway, I treated it with the contempt that it deserved. So I'm not stopping by the bridge. That's just begging to be bumped into. Okay, now so I can see another boat. So this isn't going to be the picnic I expected. Oh shit, there's a boat coming. Oh great, this is going to be no fun at all. Okay guys, I'm going to get some reds on. Oh shit, I just hit something. Hopefully you'll wait for me. Oh, and there's more boats coming up behind as well. Right, moorings. Question for me is, where is there Armco here? I could go behind this guy. Let's see. No, it's not Armco, is it? Morning, mate. Sorry, mate, what was that? Yeah. No idea what he was saying, but I think he's bladdered anyway. He's got a kind of like special brew or some similar booze in his hand. So he's on the ale. I might as well pull the hell over. The drunken guy's miles away. Oh shit, there's a boat. I'm on the wrong side of the cut and I'm going too slowly. So I need to motor on and clear out of their way. So this is my new reserve spot, Armco on the left. But this is as far as I'm going today. So now it's about finding, yeah, I've got Armco and the Armco's empty, so that's great. There's a pub here as well. The Crown Inn. Nice bit of straight Armco, that's what we want. Good, good, good. Yeah, this'll do, this is perfect. Okay folks, so just moored up. This is Handsacre, or the outskirts of Handsacre. Over there we got Michael's Fish Bar. So I've got to try that, no matter what, I've got to. Got a great reputation. 4.8 stars or something crazy on Google, which for a fish and chip shop is amazing. Over the road I've got the Crown Inn. I'm not feeling up to it today, probably won't bother. But it's a really nice little spot, it's got a nice feel to it. Yeah, no evidence of any trouble or issues or anything like that. For now, I could do with a brew and a sit down, so I'm going to pop inside, get myself sorted. And yeah, catch you later.